Comfort is the thing that our brains really crave. We don't want to be surprised. We want what's easiest and quickest to obtain. We don't want to put in too much work. We only want to do enough to survive. Comfort is the antithesis to creativity. It keeps us from venturing out to try something new. In this video, I'm going to share why we must reject comfort as a goal, not only in our creative endeavors, but also in our faith walk. I'm Josh the Creative, and this channel is focused on sharing my experiences as a filmmaker, an entrepreneur, and overall creative. Failures, mistakes, lessons learned, all of it laid out before you. So let's get started. For God made the earth by his power. He founded the world by his wisdom and stretched out the heavens by his understanding. Creativity is an essential part of the human experience. Now, when we think about creativity, we might think of forms of art that usually come with some kind of monetary value or impact value. In this day and age, when people can make a living off of social media, people's hobbies and creative endeavors are expected to be monetized and be used as social content and be used for other people to amount to either a monetary or an impact value. However, contrary to that, the Bible calls us to create and do things that bring glory to God, as he is the ultimate and first creative. And I say that only to say that when we create, all we're doing is replicating, recreating, and reflecting upon the works of God. Everything that we see, hear, or experience is his. To paint a portrait of a person is to reimagine the anatomy of that person who was created by God. To snap a video or a photo of an event is to capture a specific moment in time that may never be replicated ever again, leaving us with a digital representation of that particular moment in time. Also, I believe that we all have a measure of creativity. That's not necessarily the same as being artistic. Creativity goes beyond just creating a form of art, but modifying and upgrading and leveling something up is also a factor of being creative, innovating. It's about seeking to retell experiences and things that we've seen through our own eyes, and also thinking about ways that we can improve upon our lives. So as we create, because we are flawed people, we create flawed things, or we deal with flaws. And so as we develop, we try to create and innovate new things or build upon things we already have to further improve our lives. And that progression requires creativity. So with all this being said, what do we say about comfort? Comfort is the antithesis of creativity because it traps us in this cycle of just doing the same things. We become satisfied and therefore don't strive to do anything different or better. One area that a lot of us try to find comfort is in our job. It's much easier to get into a comfortable and cozy corporate job that has all the perks and benefits and all of that than it is to start your own business. It feels safe and secure, and your future feels more in control. So we think that we can settle into a comfortable job position and not really have to worry about things changing that much. We don't have to worry about going anywhere after that. The thing about comfort is that it lulls us into this false sense of security. In respect to that comfortable job, we forget that life can still happen. A corporation with thousands of employees can still fold. They can still go bankrupt. They can still consolidate. They can still shift gears. And all of this leaving you without a job because the position that you once filled is no longer relevant to their bottom line. So we don't want to be uncomfortable. We don't want to come out of our comfort zone, and we don't want to strive for more. But it is said that true progress happens just outside of your comfort zone. Y'all got me fired up today. In our faith walk, we only experience growth when the Lord puts us into the fire, when He brings us through trials and tribulations. It's only when we suffer do we grow. The kinds of things that the Lord has given us and intended for us to create while we still have breath and life on this earth requires us to do something new, to go somewhere unfamiliar, to meet somebody new, and to experience something we have never experienced before. We are required to create what has not yet been created, something that comes through our eyes, through our perspective. We can't bring something new if we do not step into the new. So, to move forward, we have to start small. In our creative efforts, we can find a particular area of weakness and strive to practice to build upon that skill. And as we practice that craft, this is how we fail, learn, repeat, and triumph, as I always say. Seeking to improve incrementally will help get us in the habit of striving for better and get in the routine of getting uncomfortable. The growth of our creativity depends upon us being unsatisfied. We have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I don't have an actual intro for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like the video, comment if you want. Check out some of my other videos. I'd appreciate it. In the meantime, deuces.